Hi, I'm Kaya Street, CEO and founder of st-tech.blog, and I'm so excited to announce our new video series, st-tech.biz Interviews. We'll be interviewing new tech companies, tech startups, and technopreneurs about the new innovative solutions driving their success forward. This time around, we'll sit down with CEO Napoleon Suarez to hear about the tech behind his logistics company. Let's check it out.
Hi, my name is Napoleon Suarez. I'm the founder and CEO of Fishbox, which is an after-hours package delivery company in Philly. So I always wanted to build something and create something, but I just didn't know what it was. And then it wasn't until I stumbled on Fishbox I actually found a problem that was worth solving with a solution that nobody in Philly had ever thought of before. We can hail a taxi by just using our phone. Why can't I do the same thing to get my packages? 100% the entrepreneurial bug came from my mom. To this day, we joke around about how she started my entrepreneurial journey because back then she was on eBay selling all types of things and making money on the side from it. And I just thought that was great. The first part of tech is our website. So we were recently on WordPress, and WordPress worked great when we were just getting 1 or 2 customers per day. But in order to allow us to scale, we needed something faster that had a little more broadband. So we moved to Squarespace. So Squarespace is a lot faster now. It allows us to do a lot more things than we were originally. And it allows us to make our business a little bit better. And then from Squarespace, they get put into a payment processing system called Stripe, which is great for developers and even people that don't know how to write computer code. So it allows us to accept the credit card while also being compliant. We also have a third-party software called Onfleet, and this allows us to do route optimization, so we know which customers need to get their packages first and within what windows and who we can assign those deliveries to. We also use MoonClerk, which is a way for us to accept payments legally that get sent directly to Stripe. We also use G Suite, which is Google Drive, Gmail, Google Docs, Google Sheets. One of the big things that we're doing right now is as far as upgrading our tech, and what tech that we use is using a service called Zapier, which allows us to automate a lot of things. When we started getting dozens of customers a day or customers over the weekend, I wasn't able to send that message. So being able to use something like Zapier to be able to connect to our Stripe account so that when we get a Stripe charge, we could automatically send them a unique Fishbox number and instructions on using the service. It gives me a lot more time in my day to be able to do things like marketing and deliver packages. If it's all about the customer, Onfleet is great because Onfleet, of course, allows us to optimize our routes so we can be more efficient with our drivers, but it also adds a layer of transparency where the customer can see exactly where their package is as we're delivering it to them. So 9 times out of 10, whenever we deliver a package to a customer, we don't even have to knock on the door. They're outside waiting for us because they know that we're gonna arrive, and they get an automatically generated text message saying that Fishbox is here. So from the user's perspective, Onfleet is definitely kind of the killer app for us. Being that Fishbox is a logistics company and a delivery company, autonomous vehicles are very interesting to me. When I receive a package from a customer that has their Fishbox number on there, we have to write that down. Then I have to physically send a text message to let them know that, hey, customer A, we have a package for you. I would love to be able to figure out a way where I could scan a package and scan all the packages that they have and then press one button and then automatically sends emails out to everybody depending upon what Fishbox number is written on that package and how many packages they have. So when you have 1 or 2 people that you're sending text messages to, I can finish that in a couple of minutes. When you have 50 to 60, this can take up to an hour to send those things. And we want to do things where we can be as efficient as we possibly can with our time and the investment that we put into the company. So I would love to be able to automate either a drone that flies out somewhere and delivers a package, or some type of vehicle that goes out and delivers a package. So if I had to give any advice to anybody, I would say it would be to use the resources that you have available to you. A lot of people don't want to get started because they think, oh, I don't have a co-founder to help me out. Oh, I don't have a $100,000 Series A investment or seed investment to be able to get going. What a lot of people don't realize is that there's tools out there online, there's help groups, there's Slack channels, there's a community such as Philadelphia Startup Leaders that allows you to tap into that and learn different things. So for me, I didn't know how to create a route optimization software. So I found out about Onfleet from techcrunch.com. I didn't know how to automatically send emails to customers until I found out about SendGrid. And all these things, believe it or not, are actually free to try. And then once you scale up, then you have to pay for them. But if you just do a little bit of research online, you can find these resources, or at least somebody that's had this problem before you that solved it already, just with a simple Google search.